and welcome to my Wednesday. It's about 3:30 in the afternoon. I've been busy all day up to this point. Too busy to pick up the camera, but here I am now. If you watched yesterday's vlog, you'll know I encountered a baby bird that had fallen out of a nest. I don't even know if it was a water bird and hadn't fallen, just wriggled out of it. I don't know. There was a baby bird and it was going and scuttling towards me. Anyway, you'll have seen that if you saw yesterday's. While I was in bed fretting, did I do the right thing just leaving it there and not like putting it in a box and taking it to the RSPCA or something? But anyway, I googled and I thought I would share this with you because you might have been wondering as well after yesterday. This is what RSPB website says. What's that stand for? The Royal Society for the Protection of Birds, in case you're outside of the UK and don't know what that is. I'm assuming it's a UK organisation. I don't know actually. Anyway, they said you should leave fledglings where they are in the care of their own parents. Removing a fledgling from the wild reduces its chances of long-term survival to a small fraction and is a very last resort, only if it's injured or has definitely been abandoned or orphaned. Right, the next thing, because I was convinced that I was going to put human smell on it and like it would be rejected by its own kind if they smelt it, if I touched it. So I picked it up, but I picked it up by wrapping a leaf around it and carefully lifting it like that. It was very light, as you might imagine. Anyway, that was all silly, apparently. It says on the RSPB website, make sure you leave it within hearing distance of where you found it. Well, I moved it about a metre, so I assume I did. I just took it off the road. It says birds have a poor sense of smell, so handling a young bird won't cause its parents to abandon it. So there we are, I learned something. Right, what else have I got to tell you? Oh, I know. I had a PayPal donation to the channel this morning and I just wanted to say a big thank you to Joanne for that. Much appreciated. And now I'm going to show you what's come through the post. I haven't opened it yet. Guess what I've got? Well, I've got two things come through the post actually. This is the first. I ordered them the other day. I didn't tell you I was ordering them, but I did tell you I was looking at them online. Oh, they look fancy. Now, I do hope they're the right size. I had to go for like, I can't remember if it was a large or an extra large because I was reading the measurements and I was thinking, well, those are my measurements and it's like saying like mega large or something. Yeah, large it is. My measurements were more in line with their extra large, but I thought surely that's wrong. So I went for a large and I'll try them on and send them back if they're too small. They're shorts with pockets in for my phone. In fact, there's a pocket on either side. I honestly cannot stand not having pockets when I'm wearing my little dresses on stage. It drives me absolutely mad. It's not that I need anything in my pocket while I'm on stage, but when I'm doing the PA, I have to like have my phone in my hand or tucked down my knickers under my dress, just something like that, because I don't like to not have access to my phone when I'm going in and out loading the gear, you know. What if a fire door slams and I need to ring and say let me in, or what if my daughter needs to get hold of me in an emergency? So I don't like it. So this hopefully is going to be the solution. I like to have shorts under my dresses anyway because I've learned basically you're going to get exposed. Like with how I am anyway, like you need to bend down and pick up speakers and plug things in and you just, yeah, anyway, so I need a bit of coverage underneath just in case it comes rising up. So hopefully these fit. I'm going to try them on. Ta-da! Yes, they do fit. I'm glad I got large because they're fine. There's me pockets. Right, let's just see, shall we? Will it go in? Yes, it will. Oh, I'm so glad I got them. These are actually like tummy control ones, and to be honest, my tummy could do with the odd bit of controlling, you know, but so, oh yeah, I'm really pleased with it. So yeah, I'm going to wear tights with it as well, so I won't be bare-legged anyway. And yay, I'm pleased. Oh, sorry to go on, but they are super comfy. I will leave a link in the description, although I don't suppose you're like me and want to wear shorts under dresses with pockets, but just in case you do, I'll leave a link. They weren't cheap, but actually I got a good deal on them because I got two, so it was like a certain percentage off if you get more than one, so I did that. It would have been cheaper again if I got four, like per item, but I also had a £10 voucher to use as well, so it didn't cost me too much, but it would have been quite pricey otherwise, I think. I don't know, but anyway, you can follow the link if you're interested. Be worth it though. I mean, I don't need loads and loads, I just need enough, don't I? So yeah, good. And the next box is here. I don't think you're going to find this as interesting. Some of you might find it more interesting. It just depends what sort of a person you are. I'd probably find this more interesting, but then I am a bit of a, well, you'll see why. Right then, now I want to ask, I've got the wrong camera angle for this. I want to just answer a question from Lynn. over in Norway, because I know she's, the comments down somewhere, I didn't heart it because I wanted to remind myself to answer it, but I've lost it now. It's somewhere. Anyway, she wants to know what's a vest. This is a vest. This is what I'm wearing now. It is what I would class as a vest, and yes, I like to wear them under the t-shirts because I said a couple of videos ago that I didn't have any to wear. Yeah, so that's the answer to your question, Lynn. Thank you for the question. Right. Let's get this opened. Fingers out of the way, Imo. Oh, come on, Ims. Come on, Ims. Oh, there we are. Oh, I told you I'd be excited, right, tonight. Oh, to replace, hang on. I got you on a funny little thingy. But to replace this one on this camera here, because it keeps flickering and it's driving me mad. Like, unless it's got a really full charge, it starts flickering. So I have to keep plugging it in all the time when I'm not filming, and it drives me mad. So hopefully this new one from Niwa, the newer Niwa one, will help with that and stick on top of my camera. Oh, and I bought some more batteries for it. So I wanted to get ones that were compatible with the batteries with the ones I already use. Which is that one there. Oh, and that one there. Plus one that I've got set up permanently in the cellar because it's just so much easier not having to take it up and down all the time every time I want to film myself playing my flute. Or just generally filming down there. Right, let's get into this box. Imo is excited. Oh, I love getting camera gear. I should have just got my Stanley knife. This is the most inappropriate thing ever. Should I just get the knife away from myself in case? Ta-da. Oh, that's a battery charger. I know that because it's, yeah, is that the same as the others? I hope so. Oh, I hope I haven't got incompatible batteries. I just like them to all be interchangeable. It makes life a lot easier. Ooh, it's a filter. Yeah, I probably don't want the orange filter. To be fair, I like a nice, if I can, nice white balance, not biased in one. Yeah, that looks like the same batteries that I use for mine. I'll recognise it now anyway. Oh yeah, they're the same. I mean, I should have known because I checked anyway before I ordered them. I went and read it off the back. Yes, oh, so exciting. It so happens I have some batteries charged already. Oh yes, and this one takes the little batteries as well, like the conventional ones, in an emergency if you ran out and you couldn't do it. But anyway, this one's fully charged. Can I even get that in? Is it the same? Yes, I don't suppose this has got any charge in it. Oh, blimey. Oh, I don't think I can get it out now. Oh, look. That's the button. I don't know what that's for. That says test. But anyway, look. It does work. Oh, yeah. I'm very pleased. I won't turn it around. It's just going to freak the camera out. So that's one of the filters. Makes it a bit more sort of warm looking. And there's another one as well. Like one of them. Not the world's best demo, but there we are. Anyway, right, I don't know how on earth I'm going to get that battery out of there now. Oh, like that. Okay, I get it. Phew, because I thought that was going to be stuck in there forever. Ah, there we are. Now we know. Yay! And it'll clip onto the top of this camera, you see. That's the idea with a cold shoe. Right, you're all bored to death now. I better talk about something non-tech related. But I'm very happy. Oh, sorry, one more little techie thing. It will go into any tripod as well, if you see what I mean. It's got like a tripod mount screw on it, so I could put it on something like this as well. Oh, I should probably stop exposing my great British white legs and sort these now dry pillows and duvets out. I did have a little think to myself about buying those vacuum sealer bags. You know, you put bedding in, then you get your Hoover on it and it goes, and then it like goes all shrink wrapped. But then I thought, why? I've got loads of room in the loft. Why don't I just wrap them up in recycling bags, make sure they're airtight, and just pop them up? Because I've got the room. But if I didn't have the room, I could get the vacuum pack thingies, but I don't need to. So I'm not going to. So I'm going to bag them up now and get them in the loft. Right, let's get these things bagged up then. Oh, it ripped a hole in the bag already. That's so frustrating. It's because the tape was literally on it. It was very hard not to do it. Now some of these pillows I need to do some jiggery pokery with because they got all ruckered up in the washing machine. I've managed to flatten this one out pretty much. This was one of those jobs you could do with an extra pair of hands for, really, but never mind. Right, that's 1. 2. You know that phenomenon you have when you're not quite sure if something's slightly damp or cool to the touch? I'm not convinced it's 100% dry, so I don't want to wrap it up in an airtight bag and put it in the loft, because who knows what condition it'll be in when I get it back out again. So I'm gonna leave this one to dry for a bit longer, which is annoying because I wanted to do it all in one go because I hate going up in the flipping loft. But so be it, I'll get the other things up and leave this one to dry for a bit longer. Little note for future me. Did the same with the pillows too. Have that go one at a time. Next, put it on my head this time. I had a bit of a struggle getting it up past me last time. If I leave it within arm's reach, it means I don't have to actually climb right up there, which I always think is a bonus because it's all dusty and cobwebby. Right, last thing to go. Whew. Feels warm up there today. It's like a warm draft coming down. Usually it's the opposite. There's the doodah. Yeah, there it is. I always struggle with this, always. Oh, see, today's no exception. Ooh. My daughter Izzy is terrified of having to do that. She doesn't like it when it swings back down. You just have to make sure you're positioned that there's no way it would hit you if it did. And you have to sort of ease it gently with the thingy. It's an interesting angle, isn't it? I have got a load of admin work to do now, all sorts of bits and bobs, all music related, so I will crack on with that and speak to you when I've finished. I got hungry. I didn't realise how hungry I was busy concentrating on what I was doing, so I'm making hash browns in there. Well, I'm not making them, I'm baking them. And over on the stove I've got a tuna steak that I'm doing from frozen with some frozen mushrooms and some green beans boiling. I've had a little bit of news in the comments about that little baby bird. It's been identified as a moorhen chick, and I tell you what, it didn't look injured at all to me. It was quite mobile. So I'm relieved to hear that because I thought maybe it had fallen out of a nest. So hopefully it had a good outcome and its parents just heard it cheeping and came along and sorted it out, because they wouldn't have had to like try and get up a tree or anything. Well, that's tonight's nosh. Excuse my footage if it looks a bit funny. I'm just getting used to this new light, so it might take me a day or two to learn the right level to use. But thank you so much for watching today's video. Please give it a like if you liked it, subscribe down below if you'd like to watch more videos from me, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!